Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Gabby, also known as Gabriela Elena Designs, and for this week's plan with me, I am using the Blossom Bunny kit found in the shop. I'm also using it in the Hobonichi Weeks version, but inside my A6 TN planner. Since it is the day after Easter and this being more of a springtime kit, this kit works perfectly with that. It'll actually stay in the shop a few more weeks if you wanted to grab it. These inserts are also in the shop if you want to grab those as well. I will link those all the way down below if you are wondering where you can grab those. But since it is the day after Easter and not much is going on since the stay-at-home order is still going on, I figured a what to plan with no plan with me was just what we all needed. Which is usually something that I actually plan, but I never show you guys. So, as I ramble on, I did put on some shop exclusive washi on the pages. The Purple Star washi is actually called Fairy, and it is also in the shop with a few other colors. If you prefer other pastel colors or some other or a little bit more darker versions. I also grabbed some sticker trims to cover up the top date headers. They're just regular like sticker scraps. I cut down with scissors, so I just cover that up. You can also use a tape runner for those, but I couldn't find mine, so I just grabbed scrap paper. Now, because I do work from home for the sticker shop, and sometimes I do work freelance for graphic design, I'm a bit used to working from home. I guess officially, I believe it's day 31 or 32 for us staying at home and not doing normal things. I guess for me, staying at home is sort of normal, but I think California has had like 3 weeks on official like stay at home order. But with the recommended time, I think we have had an extra week down. So for those of you who are at home and trying to navigate lots of things at once or need things to do to keep busy, I tend to try to do a small thing each week to pass the time when I'm not working on the shop or when I'm taking a break, and I break those down like throughout the week. So I know a lot of you have like kids and stuff and you have to like do like homeschooling. So shout out to you guys who are doing all of that and working from home if you're doing both. But breaking down chores or, activities down into, 15 or 30 minutes of chores, I guess is the word I'm trying to say, always helps so no one gets tired of, like cleaning the house for hours. And I will be the first one to say that I really do not like cleaning. I do it really, really fast whenever I need to, but, if I could avoid doing everything all at once, then I am all for that. Now, as for projects, I usually have a running to-do list, and that list usually gets done like that week or, 2 months from now. Even if like that list contains straightening out like the bookshelves or adding a load of laundry and small things are still productive. I know we're living in weird times, so it's not about like the quantity of things they do, it's more about like you at least did something, if I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Also, pro tip, getting dressed in the morning also helps me be more productive, at least for me. I mean, I may change my hoodie or leggings that I was wearing, but I think not staying in PJs helps me feel a little bit more normal, I guess, if that's what I'm trying to say, even if we're not going anywhere. So because I forgot to mention this, I actually cut down the space where the dates would go on the Hobonichi kits, and I put those on the left of each box instead and added like a little bit of a highlight to the day. So for example, Monday is Mani Monday, even though I did my nails yesterday for Easter and before I did this video, and I put down laundry for Wednesday. I also grabbed quarter boxes and put those on the weekdays to add in what mini project we should be doing that day, or at least in my house. Like wipe down all the surfaces, dust plus vacuum and mop. I also included a self-care day. I added that to Thursday though because towards the end of the week, I feel like a small pick me up is always a good idea. Sometimes I do that on Wednesdays. Sometimes I do it like on Fridays after I am done with orders and things like that, and I've headed off to the post office. But since we're heading to the post office on weird days, I feel Thursday is like the perfect day because I can do that as um, I'm finishing up listings for Friday. So I'll also link my favorite sheet masks down below. They're from Ulta and they kind of have like different varieties of things. So I'll link those in the description box if you want to grab those. You can use the Ulta coupons on those. So just letting you guys know. Anyway, I also added checklists to the other things I needed to do that day. And for the sidebar, I converted that into more of a grocery run list. Now, the official list is actually on the fridge or like near the fridge by the phone, but sometimes I remember something and I need to write it down before I forget. And that's where I've been adding it. It's usually like on my desk. And since we're trying to leave the house like no more than once a week for like the grocery store, like big places, I added that grocery run to Wednesday since that's when I'm doing like the bigger order drop offs at the post office. That way, it's just like a one trip and that type of thing. If we really needed to go to the store, actually. Now, my post office does have a drive up drop off, but since it's been raining for the past like 4 weeks, I would rather not leave packages outside in the bins. So I've been doing like the bigger drop offs 1 or 2 times a week instead, and heading those inside. I've also been trying to give you guys your shipping notifications the night before so I can actually drop them off the night before. So I think ShipStation actually sends out the notification as soon as I print off that label or like make that label. So I've been trying to get those as closest to the drop off as possible. As for shop things, I do have new releases as usual on Friday, and because it is the second Tuesday of the month, I have a $2 Tuesday. Now, this $2 Tuesday might be a little bit more random. Think that I'm still trying to navigate through the Epic sale. I've been trying to get I was trying to get as many orders out for that. I think we have up to 75% of orders done as of Saturday. I did get some orders done on Saturday and Sunday. Hopefully we can have like another big drop off on Wednesday. Now, I'm not exactly sure what I'm doing for new releases on Friday. I do have a kit that I might release. It's kind of more of a neutral kit. And I've been trying to design some printables to go into the shop. So don't forget to check out all the new items going into the shop. I will link also that down below. Anyway, for the weekend, however, I am trying to do something new. So I did write down, start a new show and a book. I think by the weekend I should be done with the current one I'm reading, which is technically a reread because it's the To All the Boys I Loved Before series. I'm on the third one, and reading the second one last week, I have realized that I didn't like the second movie as much as the first movie. So if you have read both, let me know what you guys think, if you like the book or the movie better. If you have any other recommendations for books, leave them down below so I can always add a few new books to read in my next Amazon order. But yeah, I think that is it for this week's Plan With Me. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe for more videos and let me know what you guys have been doing to pass the time. I know it's been a little bit hectic, so thank you so much for watching and take care, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, everyone.